Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing another video on Captain Underpants part 1. This is actually part 2. Probably chapters 2 through 4, I think. So before we get started, make sure you smash the subscribe button, smash the like button. I'll leave it here for you. I don't know if that's really a like, but I tried my best. Make sure you smash the notification bell. Comment down below what you think I should read next. That would be awesome. So let's get right into the video. And this is Captain Underpants and the Big Bad Battle of the BIONIC Booger Boy Part 1, The Night of the Nasty Nostril Nuggets. It's a long title. "Not so fast," shouted Melvin Sneedly, who stood blocking the door with his arms spread defiantly. "You guys are so immature." Chapter 3, The Combinotron 2000. Melvin Sneedly, at the school brainiac, was not about to let anybody leave the classroom until he had given his final demonstration speech. We have 15 minutes left before lunch," said Melvin, "and that's just enough time for me to demonstrate my new invention, the Combinotron 2000. "Aw, man," whined Melvin's classmates. The children all slumped back into their seats while Melvin pushed a plastic rolling cart to the front of the classroom. On top of the cart were a hamster, a small robot which Melvin had built himself, and a strange-looking contraption shaped like an ice cream cone. "Today," said Melvin, "I will demonstrate how to turn an ordinary hamster into your very own bionic cyber slave." Melvin placed his pet hamster Sulu at one end of the cart and his tiny homemade robot at the end. "I shall now combine this ordinary hamster with this tiny robot using the Combinotron 2000. Melvin picked up the Combinotron 2000 and turned it on. A high-pitched tone pierced the classroom air, getting higher and higher in frequency as the machine charged to full power. Melvin typed some last-minute calculations into the keyboard on the side of the Combinotron as its laser extractor warmed up. Suddenly, 2 streaks of red glowing light flashed into Sulu on the tiny robot. The Combinotron 2000 began assimilating the information on the 2 elements it was about to combine. "Don't worry, kids," said Melvin. "This procedure is totally painless. Sulu won't feel a thing." Finally, a computerized voice started the countdown. "Combining 2 elements in 5 seconds. Combining 2 elements in 4 seconds. Combining 2 elements in 3 seconds. Combining 2 elements in 2 seconds. Combining 2 elements in 1 second." Blatz! A burst of brilliant light shot out of the Combinotron 2000 and formed a ball of energy between Sulu and the tiny robot. The hamster and the robot began to slide closer and closer until they disappeared into the energy ball. The smell of burned matches and a pickle relish filled the air as hot blasts of electric wind knocked books off shelves and sent papers flying. Suddenly there was a blinding flash of light, a quick puff of smoke, and it was all over. Melvin pulled off his goggles. No longer were a hamster and a robot sitting on the cart before him. Now the hamster and the robot were one, combined at a cellular level, the world's first self-contained, warm-blooded, fuzzy bionic cyborg. "Eureka!" shouted Melvin. "It worked! I have created a cybernetic life form." The children looked as Melvin waved the metal detector over the hamster and reading went off the chart. One of the children raised his hand with a question. "Yes," said Melvin enthusiastically. "Can we go to the lunchroom and get our ketchup packs now?" But no, screamed Melvin. Will you forget about squishies for 1 minute? I've just created the world's first cybernetic hamster, and nobody is leaving this room until I've demonstrated his undying obedience. Chapter 4. Bad Sulu. Sulu didn't seem to know that he had just undergone a groundbreaking transformation. He didn't act any different. He just wandered across the top of the plastic rolling cart, sniffing everything around him, only stopping occasionally to scratch his ears and rub his whiskers. But poor Sulu was in for a big surprise. Sulu, said Melvin, I'm your master, and you will obey my commands. I want you to demonstrate your new powers for the class. Do a super bionic jump across the room. Sulu did not respond. Sulu, said Melvin sternly, crush that plastic rolling cart in your bare paws. Sulu did not respond. Sulu, Melvin shouted, go outside, pick up a car, and throw it across the parking lot. Sulu did not respond. Finally, Melvin reached into his book bag and took out a ping-pong paddle he had designed especially for this occasion. Sulu, he said angrily, do as I say, or you're going to get a good spanking. This time, Sulu did respond. When he saw the ping-pong paddle, he became very frightened, and his little hamster instincts took over. Sulu jumped into the air, grabbed the ping-pong paddle in his right paw, and then yanked Melvin onto the plastic rolling cart with his left paw. The children finally stopped thinking about ketchup packs and toilets for a moment and settled in to watch the show. Chapter 5. The incredibly graphic, violent chapter, Part 1, in Flipperama. Warning. The following chapter contains graphic depictions of a mean little boy getting spanked by a bionic hamster. While this event is presented for humorous effect, the producers of this book acknowledge that hamster attacks are no laughing matter. If you or someone you love has been the victim of a hamster attack, we strongly urge to get help by seeking out a local support group in the area or by visiting www.whenhamstersattack.com. And before we get into the Flipperama, we're going to stop here for the video. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you smash the like button. It was here the whole time. Make sure you smash it. Smash the subscribe button, smash the notification bell, and comment down below. That would be awesome, and I'll see you next time. Bye.